Peace, y'all. It's your girl, Ryder Creator. Welcome back to my channel, a place where true crime meets intuition. And today, I wanted to do a piece called Research and Readings about a young man by the name of Sensei Reed, who was murdered. And it seems like they're trying to sweep the crime under the rug, but we're not having it. So let's get into his story.
Never supposed to be planning a funeral for my 13-year-old baby.
A mom brokenhearted.
I wish I could hear Sensei call me mom again. I wish I could see him, smell him, and hold him again. But over everything, I wish I could tell him how much I love him.
Megan Reed says she remembers every moment of October 12th.
I see my baby's lifeless body covered in blood. Laying on the cold ground.
It was the day she lost her son, and her daughter lost her brother.
He was a funny person. He always protected me, and he was always there for me.
The only thing I have left of him are his ashes around my neck. All I'm asking is justice for my baby.
And we demand real tangible answers and actions.
On New Year's Day, continued calls for justice rang out at the Wedgwood apartments.
13 years old.
Just steps away from where Sensei was shot.
Sensei mattered. Sensei has a support system. Sensei had a community.
The case getting national attention. Civil rights attorney Ben Crump even posting about it on his Instagram.
This family deserves more than that. Our community deserves more than that. The time is not now. The time was yesterday. It's been 3 months.
Police said a witness saw 36-year-old Craig Butler fire shots at Reed and then drive away back on October 12th. Butler was arrested after the shooting, but police say during the review of the investigation, Butler alleged that he acted in self-defense. The prosecutor's office dismissed the charges. So we reached out to the Franklin County Prosecutor's Office. They tell us it's standard practice to have a felony case be dismissed in municipal court. We're told this case is under review to possibly be presented to the grand jury.
But really, we want to pressure the prosecutor's office to make the right choice.
Local activists say they plan to march at the State House next weekend and continue pushing for answers for Sensei's family.
Forever my little baby, forever 13.
Columbus police are responding to a story that we reported on last night about community members' frustrations over the homicide of a 13-year-old boy. Last night, 10 TV's Richard Solomon spoke exclusively to the mother of Sensei Reed. Reed was shot and killed back in October, and a man named Craig Butler was arrested for his murder, but his murder charge in municipal court was later dismissed. We've received several questions from viewers about why that occurred. Tonight, Columbus police issued a statement saying, quote, during the homicide review of the investigation, there was an allegation made by Mr. Butler that he acted in self-defense. The Franklin County Prosecutor's Office, upon learning of this information, dismissed the charges against Mr. Butler pending the completion of the investigation. Authorities went on to say, quote, we are aware of the community's concerns regarding the investigation and want to ensure the community that this investigation is far from over.
So now it's time for the reading part of this piece. But first, I want to say thank you to a man by the name of Bossman Blake for exposing me to this story, because it's so little amounts of stories about this. It's probably about 3 or 4 stories. So let's get into the reading part. I just wanted to stress that this is why I say I feel it's trying to get swept under the rug. But let's get into the reading part. So I channeled Sensei with my clairsentience, and I did the best that I could to channel what happened to him, how he was fatally injured, because it's no reports of that either. So I felt a stress in my back or my shoulder blade on the left side. I was shown that the bullet exited through the front, entered through the back of the shoulder blade, and exited through the front, about 4 inches above the heart. Now, another bullet hit Sensei in the right hand, right where the pinky finger is, and a little bit of the palm was clipped. So the third bullet, allegedly, in my belief, hit him very close to the temple on the left side of his head. So this is I got the strongest impression that Sensei was running across the street and the red truck slammed on the brakes and jumped out and murdered this baby, shot him 3 times for no reason at all, because he was mad that he had to slam on his brakes. And this is outrageous. Justice for Senze Reed.